Hey, Buttercup. Yep, the thing came in. But I figure I'll give it a few more days before I open it. Hey, Udon. Udon. Hi, Udon. Hey, Jordan. What's a surprise? It's small. Hey, Rebecca. I'm one of the 4 viewers who will like it. I don't think so, actually. Like, I can imagine you like being like, "Oh, yay! At least I finally know." But no, I don't think it's something that you'll actually be all that excited about. Jordan, I think will. I think you will be excited about it, Jordan. I mean, not necessarily excited, but I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll be one of the 4. Hey, Kaylee. My surprise. My surprise is very, very small. I'll show you in a few minutes. Hey, Bambi. I'll give it a few minutes. I want to wait for people to come in. I gotta wait for peoples. Is it a tiny deodorant? It is not a deodorant. HRT. It is not HRT. Hey, Scriptcode. Oh, hi, Scriptcode. I missed you there. Hi, Scriptcode. If it was HRT, more than 4 people would be pretty excited about it. It's a tiny deodorant, then yes, I like it. Hey, Strawberries. It was not from Chantel, no. No, it was something I bought myself. Hey, Katie. Not a comic book, no. Stop trying to guess. You'll find out in a few minutes. Skimpy underwear. I did get myself some new boxers today. I had to go get my brother his birthday present. It's a surprise to everyone else. Hey, Mary. More than 4 people would like Skimpy underwear. Exactly. Yes. Yeah, I had to go get my brother his birthday present, and since the LCBO is right by Walmart, I did stop in at Walmart to get myself some boxers and some socks. So that will mean less frequent laundry. Woot woot. Hi, Zoe. Got your pictures done and these are the shots. Often do the laundry. I mean, whenever I need to. Everybody. I mean, I don't honestly. Yeah, I do boycott the Walmart. But I don't know where the fuck else to get boxes and socks. Like Jay, I don't know where else in town I can get just some socks. You know, it's fucking weird. This town is fucking weird like that. You paid for those socks? Yep. Okay, Zoe. Yeah, you go. You go. Calm down. I mean, there are, but I mean, like, there's a lot of like women's clothing. Like, there's a few women's clothing shops. Like Cornwall Square has a few women's clothing shops. Target, no Target, no. Target did try to open in Canada, and holy shit, did they ever botch it? Take that as a cue to buy women's clothes. So yeah, they're so gay. They're not actually. Target is Target is actually like a really bad example of rainbow capitalism. Target, they're not. It's rainbow capitalism. You can tell by the fact that like, yeah, they've pushed back the DEI and they've like been sort of scaling, like pulling back on the rainbow shit, on the pride shit. Like it's pure rainbow capitalism. Anarchist bookstore in Cornwall? No. There is a used bookstore, not too far from where I live. I mean, not far at all, actually. It's just a little bit out of the way when I go to the grocery store, but not far out of the way. But very near where I live. Andrew of mine where heels with his khakis. Nice. Package is shiny. It is very shiny packaging. I'll give it 3 more minutes. I'll give it until 10 minutes into the stream. Have you ever tried on a pair of heels? I have not. A few more minutes, Buttercup. 3 minutes and 5 seconds. 185 seconds. 180 more seconds, Buttercup. Can you wait 180 seconds? Less now, because I've been talking. Less than 180 seconds now. Heels suck. I mean, now it's only 160 seconds. 155 now. I can just keep counting down. I wear nothing but heels. I can keep counting down until this whole time. I used to do it all the time when I worked. Back when I worked, I would literally count down the seconds remaining. Just because, like, 8 seconds remaining in a shift. Because, like, fuck, I want to leave. I want to sign out. You could fry an egg under my boobs on that bloody. Also, it's very hot. Need a distraction, please open that shiny package. Less than 2 minutes. Did they allow overtime? Some of the places I worked at did offer overtime. Do your feet get pain to the numb to the pain now? Do you get numb to the pain now? I do want to try heels, actually. I was a dancer. I killed my feet years ago. Fair. Hi, Jenna. 9 degrees here Celsius. Oof. Lucky. We're like 20-something. It was like 28 earlier. Hey, Mean Sugar. So fucking hot lately. Hate it. Hey, Mean Sugar. So fucking hot lately. Hate it. I hate it so much. I refuse to be that uncomfy. What I want are like those boots with heels, like boots with heels. Those just look cool. Less than 30 seconds, Buttercup. Open. No, I said at 10 minutes. I'm waiting the other 15 seconds. I'm giving it 15 more seconds. 10 more seconds. You just gotta wait 6 more seconds, and then I'll open it. Such an edger. There we go. Now I can open it. Or maybe I should wait another 5 minutes. Okay. It's a plushie. What kind of plushie is going to come in a package this size? Open it before I die. Pins. Cove Holden pins. Making my nervous poo more nervous. Another remote jumps to bed, yeah. So yeah, you got young Cove here, being all sad, and then yeah, Cove climbing in the window, and like it's cool because like, wee 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 wee, the window opens and closes. Still don't know who Cove is. Cove is the love interest in the visual novel Our Life Beginnings and Always. Had to ask Siri who Cove Holden is. Yep, they're cute. They're cute pins. Looks junky to me. Look at Cove trying to climb in the window. That's fun to let you play. Definitely cute. They are. Why did those pins just make my day? Where are you going to put the pins on? I mean, I'll probably just keep them on this thing. Might even slip them back into their protective package. And yeah, nobody knows Cove. They have to go on something. Why do they have to go on something? You should wear them on your shirt. Need a baseball cap for the pins, embroidered with Cove or something. Put them on the jacket, on the part of the sleeve facing us so we can see them during a stream. I don't really want to put holes in my jacket. What was for dinner? Nothing yet. Make a mood bag. Bag of some sort. Know how to play an audience yet. No, this jacket is mine. This is my jacket. Your jacket's in a box. I just need to take the box closed. Pierce your ears and put them in there for those aren't earrings. Cloth baggie cover and pins. Pierce my ears. I'd rather not, honestly. Genuinely, I would very much prefer not to pierce my ears. So is that the rating yet? Like I said, I need tape. Stupid as it is, yeah, I need to get some tape. What? Because I don't enjoy needles. I tolerate needles when I have to, but I really don't enjoy having things poked into my skin. Show us a long sleeve shirt. I can't. I don't have any. Not these days, not unusual. Well, okay, but it's still like it's still poking a hole in you. Yeah, but it's still a hole being put in your body. I don't want extra holes. Babies get their ears pierced. Little babies. Yeah, and I'm sure they don't enjoy it either. You have enough holes, exactly. I have enough holes, and your dad stuffs them all every night. That was just random. Hey, Jesse, how do you feel about Megan's mess dating Stephen Gammy? Not like using razors? Mentors against Thanksgiving? I mean, I kind of don't like using razors, but that's because I'm lazy. That's just because it's a pain in the ass. Still thinking about Cove. Got my nips, eyebrow, nose, and lips pierced, but I'm afraid to get my ears done. Buttercup thinks you're perfect the way you are. And she's right. Last one I got my ears pierced because I'm in second grade and terrified but determined, and I laughed so hard because it didn't hurt. Ears hurt much less than all those others. I think Katie should probably prove her piercings in an email to you. Katie is under no obligation to prove her piercings to me. If you got your nip done, it'll be fun getting your ears done. Upper ear hurts, but earlobe doesn't hurt. My nip was fine. I just looked at the ceiling. For $1 million, did you get a Prince Albert and keep it for the rest of your life? Nope. Shish kebab nip. Would I ever braid my hair? I mean, I wouldn't do it myself. If I was hanging out with somebody and they asked if they could braid my hair, I'd let them, but I'm not going to do it myself. Take them out before they healed. They kept snagging on my loofah. Prince Alberts are cringe. I find them awful. Probably. Nice set of cornrows. Red do-rag sometimes. I think I'm too white for that. Hey, Caroline. A little bit of lanyard for the pins. I asked Siri about a Prince Albert. I'm pretty sure she was talking about something else. I mean, Zoe, there are some hairstyles that are associated with certain races, particularly with black people. Did I miss the surprise? Yeah. Pins. Cove Holden from the visual novel Our Life, Beginnings and Always. I had a friend who had cornrows and she looked fab. She's white. Napolitano Dynamite. And that was a surprise, Caroline. The pins. Hi, Killface. Braiding hair locks. Like I said, not something I'm going to do. If I were to hang out with somebody who wanted to do it to me, whatever, I don't care. But I'm not doing it myself. She figured it out. Yeah, anything new grocery shopping yesterday? Nope. But I did remember to get my cheese this time. That's important. I remembered to get my cheese. I remembered my cheese. Cheese. Yeah, it's just cheddar. Cracker Barrel. Canadian cows. It's Dairy Farmers of Canada. So it's Canadian cheese. Why your cheese is so long? Oh. Do Americans not have like bricks of cheese like this? Cracker Barrel living the high life. That looks pricey. I mean, not really. Can we see he eats them? Nah. Nah, this is my after dinner snack. This is that's my treat for after dinner. Yeah, like it's pretty long. Oh, shorter but thicker. Nah. You got girthy cheese. It's short, it's fat, but it fills the gap. Hey, color purple. Grocery delivery. No, I pick it up. Blocks of Titter are like half the size in UK. No, I go to the. I do go to the store. Purple. Uber to the store. Nope. I walk. I walk down and I walk back, and it sucks in summer because it's so fucking hot and I hate it. Fucking hate summer. Hate it. Hate it. I hate summer. Get so hot so I can't sleep and. Why do I hate that word? Girth. How far is it? I mean, it's not that far. It's like 10 to 15 minutes. Walk in winter too. Yep. Frankly, it's actually less awful walking there in the winter than it is in the summer. Because at least in the winter, I can just put on a jacket and, still freezing cold, but hey, at least I got a jacket on. Keep me warm, and, and like, it's carrying the groceries, it's like, it makes me, it's sort of like, it gets sort of, there's some blood pumping, the weight is just, woo. Store AC hitting you when it's hot must be extra dopamine hit, though. How does it get in Canada? So I do have AC. The issue is, so like, what I've got is like, it's like, I'm like sort of like almost in like a home office, and then there's a bedroom attached to it. So there's like a doorway between. There's no actual door on it, but there's the frame. There's the door frame, and the vent, the AC vent, is right behind the door frame, so it does not fucking come in here. Does not make a difference in this room. So yeah, I have a fan as well. I've got a fan over there. That's why my hair is sort of blowing a little bit. Got a standing fan. Used to oscillate, but it broke somewhere along the way. As for how hot it gets in Canada, I mean, it gets into the 30s Celsius, which is like into the hundreds, like into the 100 plus, I think, Fahrenheit. Buy some fittings and pipe it into your room. Like today, it was like 28, which I think is somewhere around 80 something in the US or in Fahrenheit. Unless you Uber back and forth. We actually don't have Uber. But a cab would probably be like 10 minutes or like $10, if that. Like I think not even $10 each way. So yeah, I mean, like it'd be less than $10 even with even after tip. So not much. Right next door. I mean, I don't live next door to anything, but it's not far. We got the wildfires in London, heat wave. Just chucking glasses of water over my face and body, not caring how wet the floor was getting. It was too hot, yeah. But yeah, Cornwall doesn't have Uber. I think because of the cab companies. I think the cab companies managed to basically block Uber from opening here. I believe cabs have a monopoly on rideshare. Yeah, we do have a pretty strong. We've got a couple of cab companies that are pretty big. And honestly, I'm fine with blocking companies like Uber. Watched a video last night about why Alberta doesn't have rats. No, never had to ask the people here to give me a ride. I can call a cab when I need to. Yeah, doesn't outrage. And I am actually totally fine with that. Because here's the thing. Taxi companies are, they have regulations they need to follow. They have, rules in place. They have protections in place for people, for like both drivers and customers. I don't use the hot tub for storage now. I lift the lid to my deep freeze. Cold air. Uber does not have the same regulations. It does not have the same protections in place for drivers or passengers. It's designed, it is specifically designed to avoid a lot of the rules, a lot of the laws and bylaws that are in place around cab companies. Because most of the time, when a tech company talks about disrupting, that's basically what they mean. Is that they want to just do what they just want to duplicate an existing business, but without the regulations that protect both customers and employees. Tea at night. Rebecca is Australian, Zoe, so yeah. Why doesn't Alberta have rats? Oh, because the government decided, oh, we're getting rid of all the rats. They put a ban in place on rats. So like any time that somebody sees a rat, kill it. Kill the damn rats. They have a rat control force, and only one side of Alberta is really exposed to rat entrance. Mountains on the other side, and the north is cold. I've had rats, they're nice. NYC has rats the size of a small baby. Rabbit-proof fence. I have not. Hi, Alex. I'm pretty sure that it was a Squirrel Girl comic where I first found out that Alberta does not have rats. Like that rats are found basically everywhere except Antarctica and Alberta. Hey, Uncle Buck. Here was the surprise I got myself, Uncle Buck. Cove pins. This one, can I... If I can. This pin's cool because it's got like a window that opens. They're definitely in Alberta. Not many. And like they do get taken out, they do get removed as soon as they're found. You're so mad, Alex. It's a good way to be. Good way to be. I like the one fighting with the window. See, because in the story, in that game, in that visual novel, Cove, our boy, often climbs up onto climbs the side of our house and comes in through our window. So it's a reference to the scenes where he's always entering our bedroom through the window. Thoughts on muskrats? They're cute. What do you do with your surprise? I mean, I'm probably not actually going to do anything with it. I've got other pins. I do have my X-Men pins as well. Like a few X-Men pins. I think they're in one of my boxes. The man came in through my window. Well, we know him. He's a friend. Highest misidentified rat reported animal. Taught in a great big ballet hall, and I had to open heavy windows like that each day. Workout. New Hampshire. Yeah, I can't say New Hampshire's on my list of dream destinations. Like, what's even in New Hampshire? Shit. New England as a whole. Does New England as a whole have anything of particular note? Anything I can't find, like, here in Southern Ontario? White people? Clam chowder? Fine, it has... Fine, you know what? Fine. Good seafood. I don't like seafood! Hey, Mark. Did we work out why Alex is grumpy? Nope. Don't like seafood? Nope. Like fried fish is okay, but even just like salmon from the grill, like because back when my mom still had her own place, when we had a grill, in the summers, uh, my brother would sometimes grill up some salmon, and I ate it, but it definitely wasn't one of my favorite things. Trained bear show. Okay, so that's the fucking lead. Way to bury the lead, everyone else. That's the thing you got to talk about. That's the thing you promote. Trained bear show. Your seafood is crab and raw oysters with Tabasco and lemon juice. I have an issue swallowing food at present. Canned tuna with mayo and spices is the only fish I eat. Maine is freaking beautiful. Sure, but I mean, so is Canada. Ontario has some beautiful scenery. And the thing is, the beautiful scenery in Ontario, like, depending on what part of Ontario you're in, it's a lot like this. It's a lot like the beautiful scenery you find in a lot of New England, including New Hampshire. I've seen a trained bear drink a bottle of Coke in the Appalachian Mountains. Neat. Iggy says the best fish and chips. Yeah, like fish and chips is good. And I still remember, I honestly still remember one of our trips to Scotland going to like, I guess you'd probably call it chippies or something, but going to like a fish and chip like stall. And they served it wrapped in newspaper. I want to see the boreal forest. Like snow angels. Black caviar. Yeah, that was so good. Just fish and chips wrapped in newspaper. That was like, that's not a thing anymore, sadly. I think they do use wax paper now. Yeah, back in the day, they actually used to wrap it in, and even as a kid, yeah, even when like back even when I was a kid, they were still using. Some places still used newspaper, and that was great. Yeah, Zoe, yeah, the ink, yeah. Like I said, most places switched to like wax paper, which is not the same. It's not the same. Ah, well, alas and alack and all that crap. So everyone with glasses tonight. Your mom's squirt. I'm kidding. It's not your mom's squirt. It's bollocks that they changed everything. Wine or beer. So, I think Vanna is suggesting that you should have some water. Vanna is suggesting that you should have water instead. I will be drinking vodka and taking the conversation to an all-time low. Yep. Some red lusty stuff I've been saving. Don't want to go to Comic-Con. Yes. I feel like I'd probably prefer to go to like a comic art festival. Like TCAF, VanCAF. Something that is focused specifically on comic books. Because a lot of Comic Cons are really more about pop culture these days. Movies and TV shows and shit like that. Tends to be a bigger part of the focus. Ever been to one? Yeah. Yeah, I went to Ottawa Comic Con a couple times. Or just once? Once or twice. Gotta dress up as someone? Nah. And Cornwall has CAPE, Cornwall Area Pop Event. And it's actually a pretty good example of exactly what I mean. Like, they don't even try to hide the fact that it is more pop culture. Pop event, yeah. I mean, they call it that so that they can call it CAPE. Bless how your body is handsome. Thanks, Mark. But yeah, I mean, like this year, Cape had a bunch of people from Letterkenny, which, might be a good show and everything, but definitely not a comic event. Yeah, I didn't even end up going. What city in Canada is the most cultural stuff you enjoy? Toronto. I expect it probably would be either Toronto or Montreal. Is it cheaper to buy in advance for cons there too? Like for commissions? Not actually sure. I drink some real maple syrup. Would I have a drink one night? Nah, I'll pass. Bit of wine wouldn't hurt. So the thing is, even when I did still drink alcohol, I couldn't do wine. My first experience with wine, I would have been, I think, 16. And I was at a friend's house. And he mixed some red and white wine in a glass together. Weed. I've tried it and did nothing for me. Yeah. You? No. Yep. That is it. You are correct, Uncle Buck. You are absolutely correct in that. Um, it was not good. So I, even back when I still, even back when I did still drink alcohol, could not do wine after that. My starter Pokemon. Never played Pokemon in my life. Ever seen a drink ballerina before? Not that I can think of, but it does sound like it'd be funny. I like Zelda. Yeah, Zelda's good. Off and on, I've been watching somebody do a got like a tab open of somebody playing Ocarina of Time for the first time. Not very far. They've only just gotten to Castletown. So I haven't played a whole lot of watched a whole lot of the video. It really is one of the all-time great games, though. Good morning from Perth, Western Australia. Greatest game of all time yet? Definitely up there. Beer? Not anymore. I never really. The thing is, I never actually really enjoyed beer. To a large extent, I drank beer because I felt like I was supposed to. But I never really enjoyed it. It's gonna drink makes me want to dance and cry. I'm casually randomly hum some of those songs yet. Yeah, same here, just every once in a while. Has your Australian viewer demographic always been so large? Oh yeah, Australians love me. I don't know. I don't think it's even like I don't think it even cracks 1% of my viewerships of my viewers. Oh hi, oh by the way, hi love from Australia. I didn't even notice. Hello, love from Australia. Beer is great when it's very hot. Yeah, even then, I didn't really enjoy it. I saw an old King Garuna video today and it made me sad. Rebecca! Thank you for $20, Rebecca. Buy yourself bottled water. I don't drink bottled water. I drink tap water. Bottled water is like, I don't like how expensive bottled water is. I know that sounds stupid, but I don't like how expensive. Also, I don't really like how it tastes, if I'm honest. Convinced me that I ate enough today and I do not need a blueberry muffin. I mean, why wouldn't you have a blueberry muffin? Blueberry muffins are great. I had a blueberry muffin earlier. Right before I came on live, actually, I had a blueberry muffin. Better for the environment, too. Yeah. Exactly. Hey, Auntie. I don't actually like how bottled water tastes either. I don't know. It just tastes so weird to me. Keep saying muffin. Muffin. I long to get a wrench. I mean, statistically, it's probably only a matter of time. Caroline as well, hoping might maybe get a ring someday. The way I like, it's probably only a matter of time, really. So he's gonna look at all the stuff swimming around in the tap water after you pour. It's a nice little gender. Exactly. Nice some sarsaparilla then. I don't even know what sarsaparilla is. I don't even really know what it is, honestly. A root beer tree? Creaming soda flavor? Ah. Well, I will be getting cream soda next week, next time I do my Goshies, so. Root beer? Oh. I actually also don't like root beer. Cream soda floats are the bomb. Cream soda I like. Root beer I don't like. I don't know that I've ever had a cream soda float. Can make soda with pine needles. Neat. You're impossible. I'm sorry, Rebecca. I don't mean to be. It's not deliberate. Order your dinner before it's too bloody late. Well, I'm not going to be ordering dinner tonight, Zoe. Root beer is just wintergreen? I did not know that. You miss hobo? No, you don't. Nobody misses hobo. Rebecca and I get a wrench, please. I mean, probably at some point. I don't really feel like doing it right now. I can't do it now because I need to go get water. All right, I'm back. Do you like Superman? I'm conceptually. I haven't read any Superman stuff in a long time, but yeah, I mean Superman's a good character, and yeah, the trailer looked good. Like it's a good trailer. Yeah, some exciting stuff and some. I've never actually read All Star Superman, but I've seen like panels from it and everything, and it does look genuinely great. That one was Morrison and Quitely, right? As I recall, that one had so like the definitive sequence to show why nobody makes a connection between Clark and Superman, where Clark just sort of like shows him like just shows him sort of hunched over a little bit, and then as he walks forward, he just sort of stands straighter. Just changes in his entire demeanor. Actually, I do have one complaint about the new Superman trailer. I would have liked to have seen more of Clark Kent. What is this TikTok app I've heard so much about? I don't know, Mark. Something the kids are into these days. Yeah, like we get that like very, very brief bit of Clark at the very beginning when he agrees to be interviewed as Superman. And then like, at that point he goes into Superman mode. So yeah, he's sitting there, he's just wearing, regular clothes. He's not wearing the costume. But the way he's speaking and everything, he is in his Superman persona at that point. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of the Clark Kent just to see how different they are. Like just to see how different the Clark Kent persona is from the Superman persona. Because both are important. And I feel like that's sort of the key to the character is being able to do both well and making them distinct. Superman is a tough character to write. I'm not actually sure how true that is. London just experienced power outages in central London underground stations. I think the issue is that people want to complicate Superman. The surprise was pins. Cove Holden from the visual novel Our Life Beginnings and Always. This one is like a window that opens up. This one is like young Cove being all sad boy. And then this one is him coming in through the window. Showing weakness and then omnipotent being used up. I mean, he's got kryptonite. He's, you can do mind control. You can do magic. I mean, you can just have people who are physically a match for him. But the bigger issue is not like how do you make him vulnerable. It's his humanity that is the core. So I mean, it's like, oh, how do we have a threat that can defeat Superman? And it's like, no, it's a threat that Superman can't punch his way out of. I know I guessed something Cove when we were guessing, just not pins. Like Lex Luthor launches another plan, and yeah, Superman can foil the plan, but he can't take down Lex Luthor because he can't punch capitalism and corruption. So you have him like, he can go after like sort of minor corruption. But for someone like Lex Luthor, he sort of needs to find creative ways to try to deal with them. His perspective would be different to anything a human would imagine, because there's a much more interesting character. Hey, Puppet Doctor. Surprise was pins of Cove from visual novel Our Life Beginnings and Always. So his perspective is not that different. Yes, he's an alien, but he was raised human. He was raised as a human. He was raised as a farmer. Midwest hard work, do good values were what he was raised with. I don't think I ever really paid that much attention to the smell, Kaylee. But Lex Luthor's just an asshole. Like, Lex Luthor's not actually, like, he's just a billionaire dickwad. Yeah, is he really that interesting? Or is it just like Superman at his core is somebody who believes in doing good for the sake of doing good. He can help people, so he helps people. He's a literal god by human standards. Right, but he's a god who does not use that power for personal gain. All that power, and at the end of the day, he just wants to help people. There's no sense of guilt driving him. There's no desire to avenge a wrong. There's nothing like that. He's just somebody who can do good and thinks that if you can do good, do it. If you can help people, help them. Not even savior complex. Not even it's not even a savior complex. He just likes helping people. Even as Clark Kent, he chose to go. He chose to become a reporter, a journalist, to get at the truth, to help people. Because journalism is at its best, journalism can be used to help people, and he wants to use it that way. He's not after personal glory or aggrandizement or wealth or anything like that. He is the best of humanity. Despite not actually being human, he is the best of humanity. Lex Luthor is human, and he is the worst of humanity. He's selfish. He's cruel. He's power hungry. He sees people as just tools to be used and discarded as when they're no longer useful. Girl's name Lois Lane, Rebecca. He's restricting himself. Right, because he doesn't want to. Because he's like, yeah, he could take over the world, sure, but why would he? He's after Lois Hula. I mean, he is in love with Lois Lane, yes. So there was one point. At one point, they tried to have Superman and Wonder Woman as a couple. This is just a few years back, like 10, 15 years ago. They had Superman and Wonder Woman as a couple, and it didn't work out because basically everyone's like, no, Lois. Clark Kent belongs with Lois Lane. That's just they are just too good a couple. So now they're married and have kids. Mentioning their babies, they do have at least one kid. He's bi. They have a kid who's bisexual. Why rewrite history? I mean, that's what DC does. Like, rewriting history is what DC's been doing for decades. Since before I was even born. And their routine crisis events. Every few years, like, okay, things are getting a bit weird and confusing, so let's reboot the universe again. Yeah, DC and Marvel both, just because of how long they've been around, and like how many comics they publish each month and all that. They do have very long, very convoluted histories, and they deal with those things in different ways. DC's approach is every few years, uh, yeah, every like 15 years or so. Hey, Donna. They do some big event that just sort of does a Eurovision tomorrow night. I'm not interested, but thank you, Zoe. They do a big event that sort of does this big reboot. Um, which doesn't actually really clear anything up, funnily enough. Like, it doesn't actually simplify anything because like they're not starting from scratch. Yeah, it's like they're not. It's not like they're starting from year one. It's they're starting. They're still a few years in. All the heroes have been around for a few years still. So all the past stories, did they happen? Did this particular story still happen? Eh. If it gets referenced, it happened. So it doesn't actually clear anything up. But our sling is shit, so I doubt we'll get far. Marvel's approach to convoluted the convoluted history is kind of to have fun with it. Good night, Caroline. In the case of the X-Men, they deal with the convoluted history by making it more convoluted. Because that's what the audience is there for. If you're reading X-Men comics, you are not there for simple. You are there for the soap opera. For GB, our song is shit. Can't really retcon Superman's history too well. I mean, like, his origin is, but 85 years, over 85 years now of stories. Yeah, there's plenty of Superman stories that can be retconned because nobody's read it all. Nobody knows it all. It's all political anyway with the votes. Yeah, it's like obviously basically the entirety of his 60s adventures has never existed because his 60s adventures were all fucking bizarre. So yeah, I mean, there's plenty of Superman history that you can retcon. Ever since Brexit, we're fucked with Eurovision. I mean, kind of the least of the ways you're fucked, but yeah. Order your damn food already. I'm not ordering out tonight. I gotta try to be careful with my money, actually. Do you have any? No, but I'm not. I don't need to eat yet. Yeah, I gotta be careful with my money. Bought my brother a birthday present, and then we're probably gonna be going out for his birthday, and like I'll be contributing to. I imagine I'll probably contribute to his to the dinner, the bang for dinner. So. And I just got takeout with my mom a couple days ago. Got takeout Tuesday as well because I was feeling like shit. Your brother's birthday. It's next week. Superman says all that is. All-Star says all that need to be said. Dune Planet, Desperate Scientist, Last Hope, Kindly Couple. I mean, yeah, I mean that's like that again. That's his origin, and like reboots, like the various reboots and everything, don't change his origin. But like, there's origin, and then there's history. So, as an example, Superman fighting Doomsday. That's a big part of his history. His death, getting his death at the hands of Doomsday. That was a major part of his history. I have no idea if it still is, given reboots, but that was a big part of his history. And that's the sort of thing that, can be retconned away if needed. You keep the origin in place, but I wonder what Superman would do in a submarine. I mean, why would a submarine be a problem for him? I mean, if he's down there long enough, it would actually cause him problems because he gets power from the sun. So if he's locked away from the sunlight, then can't fly. So it's not like he always has to fly everywhere. Is it a bird? A plane? No, it's a jellyfish. Name of that movie with the original. Do you mean Superman? Rear Window? Was it Rear Window? trying to Google it. Is that what happened to Christopher Reeve? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a shame. Accidents do happen, but can't find it. I mean, I feel like it might be Rear Window. Hey, Down Predator. And this will win for severe storms to get here. Good times, good times. Doing story can stand. I already recounted the story itself. He's just some kind of type. Well, yes. Yes, I mean, he was almost dead. He was mostly dead. He was only mostly dead. So, yes. Rear Window. That's what I fucking said. Rear Window. Who said that message? That was from Princess Bride. Miracle Max when talking about Wesley. Ah, he's only mostly dead. Mostly dead means partly alive. Not sure after. He did die a while ago. It was a long time after his accident. Like Christopher Reeve did live a long time after his accident, but he did die quite a few years ago. Wesley and Buttercup. Yep. Do that for yeah. I thought he lived a lot longer than that after his accident. For some reason, I thought he lived good like 20 or 30 years after his accident. And hello, Scrape Goat. Scrape Gert. Anyway, so it looks like Sunday we're having my brother's Christmas dinner. Or birthday dinner. My brother's birthday dinner. He'll be working on his birthday. Like so it was in 1995. Yeah, I thought it was earlier. I thought the accident was earlier, I think. You're eating the blueberry muffin? Woo! Blueberry muffins! You can pin your pins too? Probably nothing. Pin them on Cove. Maybe. But no, I probably won't actually even. I'm probably not even going to take them off the cardboard thing. Were your chicks in your closet? No chicks. There's actually no chicks in my closet. This is Cove. He's a boy. He's our boy. Um, he's from the visual novel Our Life Beginnings and Always. He's the love interest in that, and he's very much our boy. And this is nope. Cove is a boy. He's a guy. And this is Fang, who is non-binary. They're from the visual novel Goodbye Volcano High. And yes, the seal is my seal. Should have said peeps. There you go. I also have some My Little Pony plushes, but they're just in a box in my bedroom. Wish you'd kept your comics. I mean, I kept a bunch. I kept a lot of the comics. I kept the comics that I want. So MG on a YouTube video short just this morning. Neat. Good for her. To the big girl. Cool. What matters is that she's cool. Threw so many away. I did, because I wasn't going to read them again. I was never going to read them again, so why bother? Why bother keep them? Labine! Please show off some of your closet plushies for anyone new whenever you get the chance. Have a great weekend and stay positive. Stay positively me. Alright, I can show them off again. So this is Cove. He's from the visual novel Our Life, Beginnings and Always. This is him as a little child. This is a little baby Cove. He's like 8 years old. He's got a little cast on his arm because he injured himself on a water ski. So that's first plushie. This is Seely. I've had this since I was like 5 or 6 years old. He's just a little stuffed seal that I got in Scotland one year, back when I was a kid. And this is Fang. They're a non-binary dinosaur person. They've got a little guitar. They've got wings because they're a pteranodon. Non-binary musician. There you go. Fang. Fang is your favorite, Zoe? They are pretty cool. Also, I still fucking love the music in that game. Genuinely, I've got like a bunch of the songs from that game on my computer. I just downloaded them for my playlist. So I have music playing and the collectibles. Yeah, they come from these. The two main plushies, along with these pins that I got today. Guitar is sewn on, so cute. It's not actually sewn on. It's got like Velcro. It's Velcro. Fang is the best one. They are good. Fang is cool. So the guitar is actually detachable. Yeah, they come from Makeship. Yeah, Makeship. So what happens with the way Makeship works is people will post a project on there. People will you know sort of pre-order, and then however many pre-orders they get, that's how many are made. So this Fang plushie, it's however many of these Fang plushies they made, that's all that exist. Be worth more at a later date year. Keep them protected. I mean, they'll probably never actually be worth that much. I doubt they're ever actually going to be worth anything. It's not like these are popular games. I gotta go pee. I'm gonna go pee. Give me a minute. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, like 20 years from now, our life isn't going to be some isn't going to be considered some great classic. Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. Never even heard of that, so I have not played it. You don't know? Yeah, let me take a look. Yeah, I suppose Our Life did get over 12,000 reviews. Not nothing, I suppose. And reviews were overwhelmingly positive. So that's not nothing, I suppose. But it's a visual novel. It's forgettable. At the end of the day, how beloved is any visual novel ever going to be? Goodbye Volcano High, not even 1,500 reviews. Fucking nobody played Goodbye Volcano High, which is a shame because it's such good music. There's a lot to like about the game. I enjoyed the game just in general. I thought it was a good game in all in all, but that music was so good. Really want your take on My Bloody Song for the Euros? I don't know. I don't think I'll bother, Zoe. Do it? Nah. Listen to Joan Farnham sing Black Dog. It'll blow your cotton white socks off. My socks are black. Impossible. No, really. I wear black socks. Being impossible. I do enjoy being impossible. Oh. Good night, Zoe. I'll be leaving soon too. Are you looking at your phone? So Ted Nugent tweeted that George Floyd died from a drug overdose, which is false. He did not die from a drug overdose. Didn't read your comment. Still safe. Stay safe, Killface. My Sammy Sosa bobblehead is worth shit. I thought this was going to be worth thousands one day. Do you mean that comment, Uncle Buck? Yeah, bobbleheads are never going to be worth anything. Do you mean when you said for Killface to stay safe? That comment, Uncle Buck? Because those are the last two comments I see. Anyways, yeah. Ted Nugent tweeted, George Floyd died from a drug overdose. So reply after reply after reply after reply of people pointing out that Ted Nugent is a pedophile. In fact, he actually adopted a 17-year-old girl so he could have sex with her. He wrote a song about having sex with a 13-year-old girl and admitted to several affairs with underage girls. Courtney Love said that she performed oral sex on Nugent when she was either 12 or 14. So you have the word biased blocked? I don't think so. I don't think I have biased blocked. Anyway, you're biased because you were the guitar player? I mean, I don't play guitar in real life, though. Nothing to do with the original claim. I mean, his original claim was a lie. The autopsy found that he died from asphyxiation. But regardless, pedophile Ted fucking Nugent should not be saying a goddamn thing about fucking anyone, ever, anytime. Ted Nugent, the pedophile, should just shut the fuck up for the rest of his goddamn life. Because genuinely, who gives a shit what a fucking... Because genuinely, who gives a shit what a fucking pedophile has to say? It's an ad hominem, yeah, but it's an ad hominem against a fucking pedophile. Ad hominem arguments are always valid when the target is a pedophile. So many great music artists have died, and he's just out here being a dick. Yep. Yet it's never the ones who deserve to die. Anyway. Only the good die young. I mean, isn't Billy Joel getting pretty up there in age? What are you hiding, Billy Joel? Yeah, 76. I suppose 76 isn't that old. Yeah. Only the good die young. You're getting pretty up there in age, Billy Joel. Yeah, but I wrote Piano Man. Hi-oh! Anyway, I'm going to get going now. Going to end the stream here for tonight. So, thanks for watching. And good night, everybody.